We now have a reaction from the IUML, in fact, because on a question of the support to TVK, IUML leader AM Shahjahan, in fact, says that they did not support anybody. He says that they did not give any letters to any party, and this is just a rumor. We are continuing with the alliance under the leadership of the DMK. Now, this is quite interesting because the IUML had made it clear that they only stand with the DMK. They are not interested in offering support to the TVK at the moment. But earlier today, there were reports that the IUML and the VCK had sent their letter of support via email. But now the IUML is clarifying that those are probably just rumors, because at the moment, the IUML has not sent any such letters to the TVK. And any such reports that are coming are false. At the moment, the IUML has made it clear that they are going to stand with the DMK and they have no interest in supporting the TVK at the moment.
There is no question about that. We are continuing with the DMK alliance.
Will it change in the morning? No.
No. There is no question about that. We are continuing with the DMK alliance.
Will it change in the morning? No.
No. There is no question about that. We are continuing with the DMK alliance.
Will it change in the morning? No.
No. There is no question about that. We are continuing with the DMK alliance.
Will it change in the morning? No.
No.
So Dharani, coming back to you on this, so another setback for Vijay, at least at the moment, because IUML also has 2 MLAs. And right now, with the support of Congress and also the CPM and CPI, he at least seems to have about 116 MLAs with him. But the fact that the IUML is not backing him means that's one more party lost. That's one more party that could have possibly supported him but isn't supporting him now.
Yes, IUML initially put out a statement telling that, they are going to support the new democratically elected government in the floor of the assembly whenever a situation arises. But later they put a Facebook post telling that they are not extending any support to Vijay Kalagam. So far, the IUML, their statements have been pretty confusing, but IUML's chief, Kader Moidin, has given a bite to the local media here, in which he says that he is not going to extend any support to Vijay Kalagam. So we can take this as the official stand of the party, which means that TVK is not getting the support of the 2 MLAs from IUML. So right now, the only hope for TVK is VCK, that is the Vidudalai Chiruthagal Katchi. Thirumavaluvan, the chief of the party, he is expected to announce his decision tomorrow regarding support to TVK. In fact, the most interesting part here is that this evening around 7:30 p.m., Thirumavaluvan had a meeting with the former Chief Minister M.K. Stalin at the DMK headquarters. So what was the need for Thirumavaluvan to meet the Chief Minister late in the evening as he is set to announce the decision about support to TVK tomorrow morning is the question that is lingering in the minds of many people. But of course, we have to wait and see what is going to be Thirumavaluvan's stance on this matter. Only if Thirumavaluvan supports, then the TVK will be comfortably able to cross the majority mark and they'll be able to comfortably form a government in Tamil Nadu. So it all rests in the hands of Thirumavaluvan at the moment. So we have to wait and see how that pans out. But meanwhile, of course, the BCK is also, the TVK is also, looking at other possibilities. In fact, we are now learning that there is a meeting of senior leaders happening at Vijay's Patinapakkam residence in Chennai. Second-line leaders such as Adav Arjuna, Arun Raj, Sengoten, etc., they are part of this meeting. And during this meeting, TVK is trying to figure out their next course of action and, what are all the possibilities that they have in front of their eyes that can be, considered.
Absolutely, Dharani. So the question remains, where exactly is he going to get those numbers from? At the moment, he has a support of 116 MLAs. He's just one short of the majority mark. But of course, now with the IUML also ruling out their support to TVK, VCK is the only party possibly that's left. The AMMK also saying that they will actually go on to support the AIDMK. Possibly, could even the PMK come into the picture, where only time will tell. But Dharani, stay on with us, because even though the Saturday oath taking is still in limbo, sources in fact say that the support letters are still being analyzed by the governor. But Rahul Gandhi's Chennai trip is confirmed, because sources have told Times Now that Rahul Gandhi will leave for Tamil Nadu to attend Vijay's swearing in, which could take place tomorrow, although at the moment it appears highly unlikely. But, a lot of these DMK allies, so-called allies of the DMK, are now offering their support to the TVK government. CPM and CPI, of course, were in a pre-poll alliance with the DMK. And now they have decided to offer unconditional support to the TVK, and they've also made it clear that they will not be a part of the government. But why is this significant? Now the fact is, Vijay's government in power will only have razor-thin margin whenever they do come to power. And the fact also is that the India bloc parties will now be a part of the coalition government in the state of Tamil Nadu. We're talking about parties like the CPI and CPM that are part of the India bloc, and they were part of the previous government as well, previous at least ruling alliance. While it was just a DMK government and not a coalition government, they were part of the previous ruling alliance, and they could possibly be a part of the ruling alliance this time as well. The left and VCK, of course, are yet to formally distance themselves from Stalin's VCK, so they are not really calling themselves as allies of the TVK just yet. All they're saying is that they're going to offer outside support to ensure that the government can be formed. The DMK then may be able to use the left and the VCK to influence TVK and their decision making and also their governance. At the moment, at least, it appears that the AIDMK and the BJP are out of the power play in Tamil Nadu. This is only for now. Of course, time will tell whether they could also get involved.